I'm so disappointed in myself. But I've just been feeling really just like overwhelmed. I know that a lot of you did not follow the directions. You know that you need to get it together, okay? I am about to lose my seller status on eBay.
Y'all, that wig, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to get rid of the footage, so I just left it in. But my God,
All right, so I just got done filming. I filmed two videos, which I'm so happy for because now that can kind of push me ahead. I don't know if y'all have been able to tell, but I have been filming videos like 2 to 3 weeks out. And I was doing that because I had planned on taking a family vacation for the 4th of July. We did. And around that time, I'm just kind of like, okay, I felt like filming. Let me go ahead and film a lot of content. So then I could just kind of stagger it out and just kind of not feel the burnout from YouTube because every summer I feel burnt out from YouTube. And here we are, burned out from YouTube. So I am kind of like back in action as far as it being maybe like a couple of days out versus it being 2 to 3 weeks out. So yeah, we are back into it. So right now, it is currently 9:10. I did make a whole plan of what I wanted to accomplish today. You already know I like to give y'all a cute little rundown. My plan for today. Let me just update y'all real quick. I have been feeling, of course, burnt out from life in general, but mostly, actually, no, my personal life is great. But as far as like YouTube, I'm not feeling burnt out in a sense of like I don't want to do it anymore. But I think during this season, what ends up happening is your views decline because people, of course, are outside. So the same thing that I was having like issues with my reselling business where I'm not making enough sales and I'm still doing the same amount of work, you start to kind of beat yourself up in a sense of like, okay, like clearly something's wrong with me, something's wrong with my content, but it's not really that. It's just like people are outside. People are probably also burnt out from just reselling in general, so they are not really feeling the content, which is also understandable. But what I'm saying is that I have been going through a period of thinking that I want to like take a break from it, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to continue to do it. I try to just watch like regular lifestyle content to just really get me kind of back in motion, and to kind of fall back in love with like filming, because you can kind of get carried away with it if you do not take like breaks in between time. So I said all that to say that I needed a little bit of a break. So I didn't film all last week. I didn't edit all last week. Like I took a full week off of filming. And when it came to the bands, I took 2 days off last week. I took yesterday off and I'm going to take today off and probably tomorrow. I think I'll go back Thursday. I'm not sure. But I've just been feeling really just like overwhelmed, and I feel like as long as the flow is going as far as like the sales is coming in, I'm gaining more subscribers, it kind of makes it easy to just keep going. But when things slow down, you essentially are like, well, what am I doing this for? Like, what am I doing this for? So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. But I know it's just like growing pain, period. And I just need to relax. But yeah, so yesterday was not a good sales day for me at all. I literally sold 3 items. Yep. And I'm not too upset about it, but I do need to ship out today because I was supposed to ship out yesterday. I packaged all the sales. I initially was supposed to film like a pull with me, but I realized that I probably should get back to doing what souls because y'all love the what souls on my channel. So now that I'm like back to date, like up to date with my videos, where I, like I said, will only be like maybe, 5 to 7 days out versus me being 14 to 20 days out, I can start back doing the what souls. So yeah. But the 3 items that sold, one was this Giselle robe. Me and her went back and forth, but I eventually gave in and accepted her offer just because I didn't want to, have to wait forever and a day for it to finally sell. And then the next one was actually this REI pair of shorts. I was actually happy that these sold for the price point that they did because I just be feeling like shorts only really sell for like 15 bucks nowadays. That's probably the only time. Like I hate summertime because of the low, not only just like the low sales, but like the low hanging sales because people aren't spending as much. That's okay. That's life. The next one is actually this Florite women's top, I want to say. So this is another brand I had to like start looking into. I feel like as time goes on in this business, you really have to keep looking into stuff. You just can't keep blindly picking up things because it's going to be here forever and a day. I have started a new cross-listing service. Now I am cheap as hell. You already know how I am. Oh shoot, I forgot to, oh wait, shorts. Oh no, I need to look for it. I forgot to put the location of the items. But y'all know last summer I actually tried Nifty because I ran into a problem with my inventory. And guess what? I ran into the same problem literally right before I was going out of town. And I panicked and I was feeling very stressed. And I thought that Nifty would help me. And Nifty absolutely helped me. She saved the day. And just knowing that all of my inventory is organized and I'm not selling things that I've already sold, I feel great. And unfortunately, with that, I made a big boo-boo and I'm going to be getting my hand slapped because of it. Y'all, I am about to lose my seller status on eBay, literally in 5 days. And I was really stressed out at first, but as time went on, I just accepted it because it's nothing that I can do. It's out of my control. And at this point, I just know better. My inventory is organized now, so I will not have any more issues, but I just kind of got to wait for it to fall out. So on eBay, when you cancel sales, you get, penalized for it. And they keep clock of it for a good 12 months. And I noticed when I look back at the history of all of it, I messed up in February. So I had one in July of last year, just one. Then I had one in November, which is a pretty huge gap, which is really good. Then I had 2 in February, then 2 in June, and then 2 in July. So like, it's nobody's fault but myself. Like I said, I'm not stressed about it anymore. I was at first, but I'm not anymore. This is what happens when you do not keep everything organized. But with me doing that, it actually worked out perfectly because I am loving Nifty. Now, I don't love the price point. I hate the price point. I think I'm paying $70 a month. Shorts one. Yeah. Why did it say shorts? Yeah. Right, yeah. Okay. I think that the way that they have it, it's going to eventually drop off, but I am assuming it's probably not going to drop off until maybe like another month or two. So I think with my seller status being dropped, that means that they're going to push me further back into the, like, you know, no man's land. Nobody really goes to page 3 or 4. So I think what I plan on doing, what I wanted to do just because of July and summer slowdown, I had planned on promoting my closet, but I am so scared to do that because once you stop promoting, you kind of get a slap on the wrist too, because they don't like that you know, took that off, because that's money that they're going to be losing. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know if I should do it or not. But it's either I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. So if I don't do it, my sales are just going to be even worse. You know what I mean? I would probably just have to keep my whole closet on a sale for like the whole month. So I'm still going back and forth. I think I'm just going to play it by ear and just kind of see what eventually happens. So I do like to run sales twice a month on my eBay store. I never used to run sales, but I like to run them twice a month, and usually, like, you know, spread apart, and typically only like, you know, a few days. But since I already knew that this month was going to be really slow, I ended up having like a week-long one at the beginning of the month, and I think I might end up doing like a week-long one at the end of the month as well, just to kind of, you know, push forward. So I'm doing that. And also with Nifty, this is not an ad, but with them, they are really helping me with every aspect of my business, and not just like Poshmark. They're helping with my Mercari sales. They're helping with my Depop sales. They're helping with my eBay sales. So they are sending offers. They are relisting on all of my platforms, not just Poshmark. And that's something that I needed to happen. And then they are also delisting my items. So that has been the issue with me, like double selling stuff, is that when something sells, typically I am on my phone for the most part. So I will quickly delete the item on the other platforms. But then there are days where I'm busy and then I forget, you know, to delete it that day. And then of course time goes on. It's been times where where I've relisted manually, where I, like, you know, sell similar or whatever on eBay, and I'm noticing, I'm like, wait, I already sold this. So then I'm at a point where I can just delete it and I'm not getting caught up. But then there are times where people purchase these items and I don't have them anymore. So now I have to cancel their sales. So I even got a negative, or I guess a neutral feedback from someone, because I ended up canceling their order because I didn't have the item, because I already sold it on Poshmark, and they gave me neutral feedback. And of course they were upset because they thought they were about to get a deal and I didn't have the item. So that's my fault. I don't blame nobody but me. Now I can be annoyed that, you know, eBay penalizes you, but they're running a business and they don't want potential customers to get on the platform, be upset that their items are canceled because sellers are not making sure the inventory is in order. So I'm not mad at nobody but myself. But yeah, I am actually gonna go ahead and get these shipped out, and then I have to go to the grocery store, and then I also wanted to go to CVS because I wanted to print out some prints. I have been like taking a break with just trying to get my apartment in order, but I think I kind of got the momentum going again. So there is quite a few frames on here. A few of them are you know, they have something in it, but I need to get more photographs, and then I also need to like get paintbrushes when I go to the store, because two of the frames I do plan on painting that I'm going to put here. And I did do a lot of like window shopping on Amazon, just kind of get an idea of what else I want for my apartment, because I feel like I'm like 50% done. It's more so just about adding more comfort pieces in here and just kind of like filling up my space a little bit more. So as time goes on, I feel like at least by September, actually no, that only gives me a month. So I guess by the time fall gets here, probably by the time October gets here, I will be doing a really good and thorough I'm about to say haul, but I'm going to be doing a apartment tour. I regret not doing one for my studio because my studio looked really, really, really cute. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up a little bit and organize because I don't really like to come home to a dirty apartment. So I'm just gonna organize real quick and then we're gonna go ahead and head out. Clearly y'all can tell I got a wig on. Now my mom made it and it looks nice, but I have always been like a sew-in girly. Wigs they just don't do it for me, because they just look like wigs, okay? And no shade, no shade, no shade, no shade. But I'm just not a fan of them. So I mean, it don't look bad, I guess, if I like tend to it, but it kind of does. My sister was telling me that I need to like put some concealer on it and my foundation or whatever. So maybe once I like do something better with it, because I just don't like how puffy it looks. Like ain't gonna lie, I'm one of those people that be like side-eyeing people in their bad wigs, and then I got one on, you know what I mean? So it's a little like, you know, you need to get it together, okay? So I absolutely need to figure something out because I don't want to have to wear a wig all the time. Like this is a full wig. The other one that I have that has like that color in it, that one is a half wig. So I have to wear a hat with that one. Or if I don't wear a hat, then my hair is too thin for the leave out. So it just looks really odd. But I don't know, like, I don't know. Y'all saw it this morning. I try to curl it a little bit. I've never really been a like straight hair. I love a good body wave. I love a good beach wave. I need a little some to it, you know? This color is also really dark, so I'm gonna have my mom dye it, maybe like a lighter brown. That'll be more suitable for my skin tone because I just feel like this color is just too dark. I lost my edges postpartum, and just because I wasn't taking care of them, so I bought this Beyonce Sacred like hair drops. I noticed that a lot of people just raved about this. They said they saw progress in like 2 weeks, so I've been putting it on morning and night because I really want to take care of like my real hair. I don't want to be bald headed and depend on like wigs and shit like that. So I am taking care of my real hair underneath this. This smells just like summertime. I smelled the other fragrances that everybody kind of like raved about from Finery. And I think I am either a vanilla girly or whatever this smells like. This is Magnetic Candy. It smells amazing. This makes me think of summertime when I wear it. So I love that one. And then y'all know this is my wintertime perfume. Very, very strong. It smells amazing. The brand is called Tools. I don't know, but this is called Love Me, the Onyx perfume. Smells amazing. But yeah, do I need to put some lotion on? No, I don't need no lotion. I just need to put some socks on. I finally did my own pedicure, so I can wear my Birkenstocks. Fine, I need a little bit of lotion, but I can finally wear the Birks. I bought some Birks, I want to say back in 2021, and they were quite literally my favorite shoes. I only wore those damn Birks. And what ended up happening was I wore them for 4 years, and I finally got rid of them. I want to say in the wintertime when I was cleaning out my closet, mainly because they were really worn in, and I could have made it work, but I kind of didn't want to. I'm just like, let me just buy some new ones. So I tried to buy a new pair that was gonna be like a cream colorway, because I had already owned these brown ones. But y'all, I couldn't find them. So I'm just like, let me just go back to the one that I had already had, which was like this mocha color, I want to say.
What we do here is go back.
kind of hard. I think I'm doing it right though. Okay, there we go. I gotta wait for them to load. Okay, so unfortunately, I was not able to get everything on my list. Honestly, I got nothing that was actually on my list. I just really wanted to go into Sprouts to actually just see what they had to offer. And I recognize that I definitely can get all of my groceries out of there since I'm moving to a much more cleaner, you know, pantry, if you will. I live on the second floor and I'm out of breath. It is currently 11. Actually, that one's a few minutes behind. It's 11:29. So my sister will be here probably like in 20 minutes because she's always early. Because we go to the gym at 12 o'clock. That's the time that I like set in stone to go to the gym because I'm tired of the flipping and flopping and switching it to try to adjust to my work day when I can just have everything else adjust to my gym time, you know? Anyways, so these are some prints that I got from CVS. I'm gonna show y'all. I don't know if we're gonna be able to work on it in this video. I'm not really sure yet. I'm gonna see. But this one didn't come out the best, but I think I can still hang it up. So my gallery wall over here isn't like fully completed. Now with gallery walls, I for some reason thought that they were supposed to be like unorganized, you know what I mean, in a way. I didn't know that they were supposed to like fill out and be like a perfect like square or rectangle. Didn't know that, so I realized I have a little bit more work to do on it. And as far as like the other frames, because I have these frames here that I got from the bins. I got all 4 of these. I think I'm gonna be done with buying like wall art now. I think this is it. But I got these now. Since it's 4 of them, I'm not exactly sure where I want them to go. So the 5x7s, this is Meg Thee Stallion, and then this is Beyonce. I got this one in a smaller one. I don't know if y'all remember I got it in a bigger one, but it wouldn't fill out the frame. So I just got 5x7. These will go up on this wall. I was pretty intentional with my wall art. I wanted black people. No shade, no shade, no shade. But you know, I want things that represent me, you know. But anyways, this is a Virgo like card. This one looks a little bit grainy, but I think if I put it in a maybe like a yellow frame, I think I could throw people off from noticing it. But this one is also like a cute little number. They're just in a hair salon. Super, super cute. And then this, if you know, you know. This is just like a staple in Black families. So if y'all know this photo, please let me know in the comments where is it from. And I just thought that I should get one for my apartment because I feel like this is one of just those, you know, if you know type of photos. And I just had to get it for my apartment. And then this is just 2 black women. They're naked. One is smoking, one is drinking some Coca-Cola. But I just thought that it was, you know, gonna look so cute. I'm going to be intentional with the frames that I choose because since these are silver, in my vision, one of them is going to be hunter green, which is like a color scheme that I have here. One is going to be yellow, one is going to be red, and then one is going to be pink. And then I'm just going to pick the photo that kind of correlates with that one, and it can play off. I kind of would prefer them to be like a bam, 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 bam all together. Because they're not like symmetrical as far as like the photos go, but I really don't have any space anywhere to put them unless I put them on the top of the wall up there, but I don't really want to go higher on my gallery wall. So that's something that I'm just gonna have to figure out. But let's get to the groceries. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I got from Walmart. I needed some more tissue. I'm on my last roll, and I realized that Cottonelle is the brand that I use because I like that it's like super soft. I like soft tissue. Okay, and then I got me some roses. I actually haven't bought flowers in weeks, just because I either wasn't going to Walmart and I wasn't really buying like groceries, but I'm in a new season, so I want to get my roses back going. Okay, and unfortunately I did not bring my reusable bag, so I went on and just got these. These are just some puffs for my bathroom. I blow my nose in the morning, so I just needed that. These are just like some cotton swabs or rounds. I use these to put my toner on because I put, wash my face and then I tone it and then I put the moisturizer. This is some fertilizer for Miss Gia over there. I've clipped so many brown leaves from this plant and I just don't want her to die, because I'm not gonna lie, a few weeks ago when I started seeing like 3 or 4 of them, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw Gia away and then I'm gonna buy a new one and I'm gonna take care of that one. I said, no, that's what we're not gonna do. So I know that a few people told me that I needed to just water her every 3 weeks. And I just need to look more into, I already forgot the name of this damn plant. Yeah, anyways, so I bought some fertilizer. I remember y'all telling me to get some fertilizer, so I got some fertilizer because I don't want Gia to die. Like, I remember telling y'all that if I kept this plant alive for over a month, I'd get a real plant for my bedroom. She alive. She, you know what I'm saying? It's a little here and there, but where the brown leaves, but for the most part, she is still intact. So I'm probably gonna wait until August, and then I'm gonna get me a peace lily for my bedroom. I want a real plant. Yeah, and I gotta figure something out with that leaves thing over there because I'm starting not to like it, and I don't know what it is. Like, I love it at nighttime. I feel like it makes the space feel super cozy when it's nighttime and the lights are on. That thing is like a light, so when I plug it in, it just illuminates the room when it's dark, and it looks great. That's gonna be beautiful when fall comes around, but I just need to figure what the real game plan is because I'm not liking it as of now. I did get some paint brushes, just 2 little ones. Like I told y'all, I do need to paint a few of those frames, so I gotta get that done. And then I got my baby some milk. He is still drinking cow's milk. Honestly, we are kind of in the process of transitioning out of drinking as much as he does because he drinks it almost as like a food supplement. I've noticed that he prefers to drink his food instead of eating it. This is a toddler stage. I've been watching a lot of TikToks where they just talk about, look, my son ate 2 grapes for dinner. Like, so it's nothing that I'm doing wrong as a parent because he chooses not to actually eat dinner. And the stuff that he does eat, he gets tired of it, just like me. Like, I'll love eating something and then about 3 weeks later, I'm just like, I'm tired of this. And that's how he is. So it's just really hard to pinpoint exactly what he likes. And then once you buy more of it or cook more of it, then he no longer wants it. So we're in a really weird thing. But as far as the milk goes, he loves it. And I'm sure it's because it has a lot of sugar in it. Anyways, I needed some more body wash. I love Olay. This is the intensely hydrating one. I typically try to rotate between one that is going to be hydrating and usually one that is like exfoliating, because I feel like the exfoliating one is really, really good. But Naturium is just so expensive. Why is body wash $10? I think Naturium is like $13, and I don't think they have that in Walmart. Okay. And then I got this duster because at my last apartment, I never dusted the fan that was in there. I never dusted at all. So here, I thought I should make better habits and start dusting more frequently when I do my clean. And then this one is for the bathroom, the second bathroom. I already have one for mine. People have been coming over, and I just don't like it to not look that good. And if anything's supposed to happen, at least they'll have that, you know. So I needed that. And then I got me a pizza pan. Y'all know Thursdays are my pizza nights. Me and AJ has. Now that his dad is coming over and spending the weekend with us, it's pizza night for all of us. So I went on and got a pizza pan. Oh no. Yeah, I'll deal with that later, but got that. And then I also got some more liquid vitamins. This is literally my third one. If you guys are like ever in a decision phase where you're trying to figure out the vitamins that you should take, I think you should get these liquid vitamins. I have noticed a considerable change, not only in my mood, but the hair growth. My hair has been growing, and it's been growing in thicker and healthier. And the only thing I can attest is this, because I think I finished this in a month, so I'm usually buying this every month, which is not a problem because it's helping me. All right, and then I got some Olippops. I'm an Olipop girly. I know y'all like to drink poppy. Y'all say these are gross. I honestly really drink these because they have fiber in it. I don't really care about a soda alternative. I can drink sparkling water. I love sparkling water. But if I'm going to be drinking a soda, I want it to be with some type of nutrients. And it has like 30% of your daily fiber intake in one can. And I only exclusively drink these with my dinner. So one Olipop at least about 4 to 5 times a day. But this one is the cherry cola one. This one is the cream soda one. And then this one is the orange squeeze. They have one that is a cream, orange cream. That one's the best one by far. I feel like I switch between which one is my favorite, but that one I love. This one is also really good. I recently tried this one, crisp apple, and it's pretty good. And then I got some turkey bacon. Y'all know I don't eat pork or pig, whatever they call it. So I don't eat that, but I eat turkey bacon. So I get these. This is something that my son does like, so that's why I bought 2 of them. He likes these, and his dad also doesn't eat pork, so it's just better for all of us. We just have turkey bacon. Okay. And then the last thing from Wally World, I needed a new container. So what I have been doing, and of course I'm getting better because clearly it wasn't working because I'm still fat, but I have been trying to meal prep for my work days. So Monday through Thursday, sometimes, usually Monday through Wednesday, like for real, I try to meal prep my dinner, and then I'll have the next day as my lunch. So I just needed a container to just kind of store that in. And then I got a cast iron griddle. The one that I currently have, and then the baking pans that I currently have, they're all bad. I bought them for my studio, and they're done for. So I'm gonna get rid of those, but since this is cast iron, this one should be lasting a very long time. So yeah, so I got this one just because I like to make omelets and stuff on the weekends when my son, dad, well, when my man come over. So yeah. All right, so this is all the stuff that I got from Sprouts. Okay. First and foremost, actually, I think I'm gonna make me one now. I'm gonna make me a smoothie, but I got some coconut water. I typically get the Vita Coco one. That's the one that I used to drink all the time. When I first moved to Texas, I used to drink that as my like snack because I used to work 2 jobs, so I would have that and then like a cheese and apple charcuterie moment for my lunch, and I felt like the coconut water did me well, so I am gonna have that as my base for my smoothies. Okay, and then I got some chips because y'all know I can't let it go. But these are made with avocado oil, which is a healthier alternative, and they don't have all of those ingredients. And this is Sprouts like house-made kettle chip. All right, and these are my snacks because I'm absolutely a snacker, but these are healthier snacks. And this one is the I'm actually just testing these out, if I'm being honest. I don't even know if these are going to be good, but this is the nut butter and oat. And this one is just, it only has 4 ingredients. This one is the Laura bar. I don't know. This is a lemon bar. This one only has 6 ingredients. So got those. Then of course pizza for pizza night. I went back to this one. I saw some other options there, but Roa's is always the best one, and it's fulfilling. And this is the veggie one, and it was on sale, so of course I grabbed it. So got that. Then I got this kefir. I think that's how you pronounce it. So what I want to quickly say is that last week I bought a strawberry one of this, and I just finished it yesterday. Actually, no, I still have a little bit left. Hold on, let me show y'all. So what I do is I put it in this, I don't know if y'all remember me buying these little glass jars, but I put it in here. This is what I have left, so I need to finish this today. But what I do is I drink like 8 ounces of this about 30 minutes before I eat dinner, or around, I want to say the time that I would normally eat lunch. So it's either or, whichever one I forget, because if I forget for the lunchtime, I'll have it before dinner. But this just is supposed to help with your gut bacteria. It's like a really healthy like bacteria for your gut, because I do have gut issues and I really need to get them in order. And this, I feel like I've been noticing a difference. Like it's supposed to help with like bloating and inflammation and stuff like that. So this is definitely something you should put in your rotation. It's kind of like a yogurt, but like a lighter yogurt. I have no problem with drinking it. I thought it was going to be nasty, but it wasn't. All right, this is some oat milk. This is actually a healthy alternative for oat milk, because oat milk has a lot of bad ingredients. And as a person that loves oat milk, I switched to this one because I still drink my 2nd cup of coffee every day, and I like to make like a brown sugar shaken espresso or a horchata shaken espresso, and they only taste really good when it's like oat milk with it. So I got that. And then these are some cookies. This is actually a pretty good brand to get. It's a healthier alternative. But yeah, this is like my nighttime sweet treat, if you will. And these bars are going to be for when I am post binge. So I'll have the bar and then electrolytes post binge, because as soon as I make it home, I have to go to the gym. So I'm just trying to fuel my body with the healthier things. All right, so this is some protein. So this is going to be going into my smoothie. And yeah, this is a superfood and berry. So y'all know I ate my amazing greens this morning. That one has fruits and vegetables loaded into it. This one has fruits and vegetables and protein. So that is that. And then the last thing I got, which I wanted to get the other one, which is like coconut Colt or something like that, but they have 2 left. The pink one looked like it was going bad, and I did not notice I gotta return this. I'm so disappointed in myself. I am so good at checking dates on stuff. I don't know what it is about me, but I love checking dates on stuff. So I'm actually about to return this. This was due yesterday, the 14th. Today is the 15th. So this has to be returned. So I don't even know if I should leave it out. I'm not leaving the house today, but I'm gonna just put it in the refrigerator. Hey Siri, remind me at 8:45 tomorrow morning to return Cocoyo to Sprouts. Can't come in, but damn, it's 12. It's 11:47.
Oh, my bad, man.
You know.
We didn't know you was filming. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna stay at the library longer next time.
Okay, but
We
yeah.
just came from the library.
Okay. Did y'all learn something?
We just read.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I gotta return this because this is expired. So that's all that I have. What's going on, D?
I found your book.
Let me see. I need to start going over there with Sean. What is it? Gorgeous. What is it about gorgeous? Also, I'm sorry, I can't read
It's
that.
basically about a K-pop group who breaks out after an argument, and one of their friends commits
The S word?
yeah, and their other friend has leaked photos.
Now I did go for a walk, and then we did like a 36-minute walk, and then we went into my apartment gym and we did 30 minutes of lifting, which I feel great. For some reason, since we started lifting this week and like lifting heavier and doing more reps and sets and stuff, I realized that I much rather prefer it. My sister and my nephew and niece, guess what? So I just got on here. I need to fix my flowers. It's still pretty early. I feel like ever since I taken that little break from you know, going to the bins, I don't exactly, I'm not really pressed for time. All right. I'm gonna just, I feel like I'm always forgetting how to make it every single time it's time for me to make it. So with it being a shaken espresso, I'm supposed to shake it, not stir. So I'm supposed to put all of the ingredients in here, shake it up, put this in ice, pour some milk in it, and then pour that in there, and then a little bit of creamer. That is what I'm supposed to do. After I make my coffee, I actually need to go and start prepping those items so I can get ready to photograph them. So since I've shaken the espresso, just pour it in here. It's already chilled, which we love. Okay, so now we're gonna try this oat milk vanilla. I'm so scared because, oh, it's actually not bad. So it's filtered water, organic gluten-free oats, pure organic vanilla extract, made from vanilla beans, Himalayan pink salt. No oils, no gums, no dairy, no fillers, no gluten, no carrageenan, whatever that word is. This actually does not taste bad. Now, was this almost $8? Absolutely. But sometimes you gotta pay for health. As a person that was claiming that I was obsessed with the bins, me not going to the bins has been amazing. Like, I never understood why people got so burnt out from going to the Goodwill outlet until I got burnt out from going to the Goodwill outlet. Don't get me wrong, like, I think that it is absolutely fun because it's like a treasure hunt and all those things, but girl, I think now that I live so far and the commute is not like a 6-minute commute, it's a 30-minute commute. Like, I don't like losing that full hour of commuting, you know? Now I can go inside my winter bin and start pulling stuff out of there that are like lightweight sweaters and stuff, but I really didn't have any intentions of doing that today. Yes, it's much more convenient to go ahead and just have things hung up instead of me having to sit on the floor, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take care of it just so I can get it out the way, you know? I can't believe it's literally like we're halfway through the year and now we're halfway through July. It's crazy how fast time flies. Let me know how everything has been going. Like, how is your business? How is your mental health? How is your, you know, goals going? I went and rewatched my video that I put out for my goals, and I was gonna do a look back at all of my 2025 goals and just essentially look and see, was I, you know, on the right track to accomplishing those? Like, how is everything going? And I was so embarrassed. Out of, like, I think it was like 6 goals, I only accomplished one of them, and that was getting a new inventory system. That was it. Everything else I have failed. And I was so disappointed that I'm just like, it's not even worth me, you know, making a video about. Even when it's time to update, it's probably not going to be worth my time to update. Okay, now I'm seeing a flaw. And I see dirt. Why did I not see this when I picked these up? Okay, see, this is why I love this Ring camera. These are some Beyond Yoga pants. They had a little flaw on it initially. Now I see 3. I see a little hole, I see a red mark, and then now I see like a whole bunch of like discoloration. So that has been happening. I feel like I'm not the only, and I won't be the last, that pick up items where it looks like the flaw is minor. You get it home. So like this one, I see a flaw right there. Is it any more flaws? Because this one would not be worth listing. Okay. Now I gotta decide, is this worth listing? Actually, it's multiple flaws on it. Yep, this is worth listing because it's bird dogs. For some reason, I thought this was vineyard vines, but this one just has like very light discoloration mark, but it's bird dogs. This is a great brand, so at best, I can just sell it for $10 under what the price I was going to sell it for initially. That's why I like to get this light right here before I start to photograph it so I can know to have something else. So I'm going to have to go and pull another item from my bin because I specifically pulled out enough items to list 18 items. So let me go grab that. I think I'm going to just do this Everlane sweater. I had planned on probably filming a work with me tomorrow. But I don't know. I'll be trying to go back and forth when it comes to like the type of content that I'm putting out just to kind of switch it up because my reseller vlogs incorporate my personal life as well as my business. And then work with me's are strictly for my business and that's it. And then like, the ship and shop is of course my business. Because I know some people do enjoy my personal life and some people absolutely do not. So I'm trying to make sure I make everybody happy and also film content that I'm happy with. And I like to show y'all my personal life because I feel like it's a part of me. I am not a one-dimensional type of person. I am not just like this business-oriented person. I have a life outside of my business and it does not own me anymore. So okay, y'all. Um, I am finally done. I only did 17, I guess. Well, I didn't miscalculate. I have a pair of skim pajamas that I took from my personal closet, but oddly enough, I saw some flaws on the end of the hem, so I'm thinking I should wash it. Every time I go to sell that specific pair of Skims pajamas, what ends up happening is always something. It's always a flaw, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wash it. By the time that I wash it, I always decide, you know what, I'm just gonna keep this one. So I'm starting to feel like I should not get rid of those. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. It has been a long day and I'm ready to take a shower and probably make a smoothie because it is currently 3:08 right now. So I'm gonna take a shower, make a smoothie, and then I'm just gonna jump right into listing. And honestly, with me doing the amount that I've been doing, which is the 18, it doesn't take me long, and the way that my new bot, which is Nifty, works, it's so quick. I feel like it's quicker than what I was doing on like Flip. Even after Flip switched it to where you could like star everything, so you can pretty much keep everything the same and you don't have to change it. I feel like that cut down some time on Flip, because cross listing used to take me like a good 30 to 45 minutes, depending on like where I was. But I feel like I also recognize now that I have more focus, so I'm not trying to like rush and get done with the cross listing like I used to. And actually, I take that back. How I used to do it is that I would take breaks in between the cross listing, because I was so bored of like just clicking the same buttons like nonstop. So I was just over it. So I would try to just take breaks in between. And that's probably why it took me so long to just cross list. Because cross listing should not take the same amount of time as me listing the item. Even my listing time has cut down, but Nifty has made it to where it's much quicker. Like everything is already listed on Poshmark, so I'm just importing it to cross list it to either Depop, Mercari, or eBay. And eBay is probably the only one that takes like 10 seconds. Mercari, 1 second, if that. So cross listing has made it to like 15-20 minutes tops. Like it's not even long. It might be shorter than that. I never really timed it, but I just noticed that I'll be cross listing. I'm like, dang, like I only have one left, like, which is a good thing. But yeah, so I should be done with work. I'm about to shower, so I'm probably not going to get back to work until like 3:30, so in about 20 minutes. So it'll probably take me like a good hour and a half. So I'll probably be done with work by 5 o'clock at the latest. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much. If you guys stayed to the end, I am so sorry. So I did a secret giveaway in my last vlog. I know that a lot of you did not follow the directions. I specifically needed you to write the words yellow heart. Not put yellow hearts, but write the word yellow heart. So a lot of y'all are not going to be put into it, but I'm sure that's okay. You didn't mind it. I still haven't figured out what exactly I wanted to give away. I know that it's going to be something nice. Oh, nice. But yeah, so that is where I'm at. So once your name pops up and you see it, go ahead, and I'm going to have to open back up my Instagram. I keep going back and forth with my Instagram. I'm so sorry, y'all. I will get on it one day, and then the second day I'll get on it again, and then by the third day I'm just kind of like, this is such a time suck. So then I delete the app off my phone. And then maybe a week pass, and then I'll hop back on it out of boredom, and then do the same thing, and then I just delete it again. So I just can't make my mind up. At this point I should keep it on my phone, but I've recognized that when I have it deleted off of my phone, I get so much more work done. Like life just feels much simpler. But yeah, this is the point where I put in the giveaway right here.
Y'all have enough prizes?
Yeah, thank you so much if you made it this far. Please go ahead and leave this emoji if you made it this far, because I know some of y'all don't be watching the whole video all the way through. Okay, that's okay. It's fine. It's, you know, this is life. But I will see y'all on the next one.